elevated when I get to the penthouse. On top of the mountain, I feel like I'm Moses. In spiritual science, you know I'm devoted. I'm pulling your rank, you got the motive. I just want the money, I don't want the fame. It's you and I, so you know my name.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Mental Gymnastics. I'm your host, Professor Zeus, and today we're going to look at some interesting topics. This is the show where we like to look at things critically and try to look at things from a spiritual eye. But today, we're looking at the presidential campaign, specifically Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He's one of the Democratic candidates who's going up against Joe Biden. And this past Sunday, he literally dropped a video that literally shook the internet, right? Mind you, he's a 70-year-old man, but his physique is phenomenal. I'm talking about seriously phenomenal. Like, he really has a good physique for a 70-year-old man who's running for president. And before I even really, talk more about it, it's just funny to me because have we ever had a physical fitness type requirement for the presidency? Like, I know you have to be at least 35 to 40, American citizen, whatever. But has there actually ever been like a physical aspect to it? I know when you join the military or you have to join police and things like that, that there is some sort of physical requirement, but I've never seen it for a president. So I just thought this clip is crazy. But before I get into that, please head over to youandIverse.co if you'd like to support. We got tees, we got shorts. I'm going to hopefully drop some new stuff coming soon. 720 Degrees to Ascension. Paperback, ebook still available. If you'd like to support, I'd really appreciate it. But let's hop into these videos real quick. Let's see here. All right.
Good boy.
Okay. Look at your man.
Let's go.
This guy is 70 years old, right? Going crazy with the push-ups. Like, what? Bro, this guy is 70, dude. This guy is 70. What? And it says, getting in shape for my debates with President Biden. This guy is no joke, and I don't know if you guys know, but I'll pull this up over here just to show you where we are as a country, because, I thought that when it comes to presidential elections, that it's a given that, at some point, whether you're sitting in office or you're actually running up against the president or what have you, there's some form of debate, right? You actually have to go out, campaign, let people know your stances on different things, as well as debating the other candidates, right? But here, let me see. Here we have something interesting. Biden allies brush off calls for primary debates. Wow. President Biden's long-shot primary rivals increasingly want to debate him in 2024, but those demands are being ignored by the White House and haven't picked up steam with progressives in Congress. Biden's two Democratic opponents, RFK Jr. and Marianne Williamson, have talked openly about the benefits of debating. Third-party candidate Cornel West also said he would welcome the chance to go head-to-head with the president in the text message to the Hill. Wow, that's annoying. But the calls have not won support from liberal members of the House and Senate, at least so far, and Democratic strategists say there's not much reason to think Biden's campaign would sign off on a debate, especially given arguments that agreeing to share a stage would only elevate his two marginal opponents. Can you imagine that? Is Biden even actually going out to campaign? Is he going out to? Respectfully, he's the president, but is he actually going out to the different states, different cities, shaking the people's hand, letting them know that this is where he stands on certain things? Why should he not debate other candidates? And why are we allowing for this to go? This is the healthy competition. Like, this is a competition, right? The best person for the job is supposed to win by the vote of the people, even though, you know, politicians can be bought, whatever. But on an ethical, moral level, us people, us individuals who contribute to society and actually put these people in office, we want to see them on a certain level be able to say what they think and what they want to change or keep when they get into office. But here, look what it says. Biden should not debate them. Jim Kessler, a Democratic operative, and executive vice president of policy at the centrist think tank Third Way, says they are both gadflies who have done nothing to earn the right. Nothing to earn the right. Nothing. Wow. To earn the right to debate a sitting president in an otherwise uncontested primary. You have to earn your way to the debate stage. These folks are light years short of that. Yo, that's crazy. And that's very disrespectful. Because campaigns and presidential elections, we have to see these candidates. They have to show us what they're made of. But this guy is saying that, you know, the other Democratic candidates, they don't count. How can they not count? You know who RFK is? He's part of that Kennedy clan family. And you're saying that these folks are light years short of that. What? What? Like, we've already seen countless videos of, you know, our president falling down on bikes, falling down on, you know, graduation stages and different things like that. But we have someone who's literally, the physique is there. The physical, like, he looks like a commander-in-chief. Because the president is a commander-in-chief. He looks like a commander-in-chief. Now, let me look some up, right? I want to look up. Look at this video. RFK is probably the most jacked presidential candidate we've ever had. Like, yo, he's going crazy on the incline. What? What? And he's pushing through. If you take working out seriously, you know how at those last few sets, he's pushing. Yo, you gotta put respect on my man's name. You gotta put respect on my man's name. And people really don't like him because they call him a vaccine skeptic, right? And what's currently going on is he was recently on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was saying how he wants to actually debate Peter Hotez, who was like some professor of immunology or vaccines and different things like that. But I want to pull up a clip of this same Peter Hotez speaking with Joe Rogan. And look at the mentality when he's speaking, right? This is supposed to be one of our leading scientists when it comes to science. Watch this.
You take care of your immune system in other ways? Do you take probiotics? Are you cautious about your diet?
I'm not as cautious about my diet as I should be. I'm a junk foodaholic, actually.
Well, that seems like a terrible thing for your health.
It is a terrible thing for my health, and something my wife is working on.
But that seems ridiculous for someone who works with health.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, man?
Sometimes, man, I just don't get it right.
How often?
What?
How often?
How often do I steal a bag of chips or something like that?
Do you eat garbage?
I
Every
don't
day?
know. No, hopefully not every day, but
Hopefully not every day.
Yeah, maybe a couple of times a week.
Oh.
That's what with Rachel, my daughter with autism. That's like our thing is to go to the it's called the burger joint or to
Why he had to throw his daughter in that? Why he throw his daughter in that?
Steak Shack to get a cheeseburger. We'll sneak some fries. So.
So you
Living large, we call it.
like that mouth pleasure so much you're willing to sacrifice a little bit.
I
of health.
am. Yeah. I have to concede that's the case.
Well, there's. I mean, I don't have to tell you, but there's a large body of data that connects poor diet to a host of diseases. That seems like a crazy decision for a guy in your line of work.
There you go. Sometimes it's not all brain. It's something else.
But I mean, if you ate healthy food, I mean, the thing is, your body starts craving healthy food. You start feeling.
Yeah, no
positive
question,
results.
no question about it.
Do you take vitamins?
I don't take vitamins.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think they're needed because most in the American.
Hold up. You don't think they're needed while you're eating junk food?
Well, hopefully I'm not only eating junk food.
Okay,
right?
but there's a large body of clinical research on the efficacy of vitamins, especially vitamins D, vitamins.
I have
B,
taken vitamin D for periods. The recommendation of my internist. Yeah.
What about essential fatty acids, which are great for your brain? Fish oil, all these different things that are fantastic.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
What is going on with you, doctor?
You got it.
This doctor. So you can imagine, right? Someone who's on the forefront of diet health. Is this not crazy to you guys? I just had a video the other day about kids being forced to take pharmacy pills and start going through surgery because they're trying to combat obesity. And then we have one of the top leading voices of health literally on a podcast speaking freely, saying that he actively eats junk food, he doesn't take his vitamins, and then he threw his daughter in the mix to make it seem like we can give some sort of guilt trip because of, she has autism. And, kids go through different things, but I don't understand why you had to bring her into the situation to try to make you seem less, you know what I mean? Like, how can you even speak on these different things and you're not even living it? You feel me? See, the difference between them and like me when it comes to the spiritual stuff is like, I walk it, I talk it, I live it. It's part of my culture. But don't go out actively spreading falsehoods. Well, I wouldn't even say falsehoods. You're coming out with different policies that you think is right for civilization. And you're going back and doing the complete opposite. Like, you look sick, dude. You look sick. And the crazier kicker is this scientist, hold on. This scientist is 65 years old. 5 years younger than the presidential candidate RFK, the guy who I just showed you doing push-ups and the incline press. He is 5 years younger than him, and he looks 10, 15 years older than RFK. How the hell does that make sense? How the hell does that make sense? Look, Joe Rogan's looking at him like, bro, what are you talking about? You don't take vitamins? There's studies that show the efficacy, how vitamins are effective, why proper health, diet, and exercise are important. You're in that line of work, but you threw it like you're not even considering it. Man.
You got it over me.
You gotta listen, but you would have a much better argument.
You're making my wife's day here.
If you're taking care of yourself 100% instead of
But you still need your vaccines.
I'm sure you do, but
you still need your vaccine. Yo, This guy just said you still need your vaccines. He's promoting vaccines, and he's also promoting poor eating habits. You can't make this stuff up. Yo, you can't make this up. What is your man talking about? What?
Vaccines aren't going to prevent cancer.
No, that's true.
Right. And there's a lot of diseases.
Or diabetes or cardiovascular disease. Or
And a lot of these diseases are connected directly to diet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come on.
And other lifestyle change.
Yeah. Gotta get your exercise. You run?
Yeah.
Do you?
Not very well, but
No, but you do? Okay.
yeah.
We gotta get you healthy, buddy.
Yeah.
Can't be pushing only chemicals in injectable forms to facilitate health.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
They're not chemicals, they're vaccines.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's in them?
What?
It's not. I mean, it's some sort of chemical, no?
No, they're antigens, right? They're
What's
they're
the fluid?
Man,
macromolecules.
yo, this is crazy, man. Your man is pushing vaccines while also pushing poor health lifestyles. And what's worse, this is how I know everything is so sick and twisted. This is how I know everything is so sick and twisted. Look, like, I wish I could make this stuff up. I really wish I could make this stuff up. Why Peter Hotez should not debate RFK Jr. on the Joe Rogan Experience. So you mean to tell me people are actually advocating for this health professional to not debate a presidential candidate who looks way younger than this health professional? Based on what? If you've been on Twitter by now, you may have heard that Joe Rogan tweeted Peter Hotez to come to the Joe Rogan Experience and debate RFK. Musk is tweeted Hotez afraid of the public debate. Your man is afraid of public debate. If you guys don't see what's going on in this day and age, I don't know what to tell you. We have presidential candidates who are actually in the best physique that we've ever seen any other presidential candidate. We're hearing talks that the Biden administration doesn't even want to hold, debates, because these people haven't put in the time to be on that stage. We have health professionals promoting bad eating habits, promoting junk food, promoting no exercise, but also promoting the use of vaccines. Man, get the hell out of here. What? Man, leave some comments on what y'all think, man. Do you think it's fair that we have presidential elections where candidates don't even get to debate each other? Do you think it's right that we have health professionals at the highest level arguing for vaccines and how important it is for people to take vaccines while they're also living a certain way? You guys let me know what you guys think, man. It's you and I verse for a reason. I teach you, you teach me. We take what we taught each other, apply it to what's going on, and that's the only way life is going to keep on progressing, man. I'll see you guys on the next one. It's getting crazy out here. Peace.
Elevated when I get to the penthouse. On top of my own, I feel like I'm Moses. Spiritual science, you know I'm devoted. I'm pulling your rank, you got the